artists and friends of the North, welcome to the very first Arctic Arts Summit. It is truly a great honor to finally welcome you all to Harstad. This has been a long journey. The North is the focus of the global attention. Some of the most sought-after natural resources can be found here. And at the same time, we are the scene of the most visible and grave consequences of man-made climate changes. A political arena where 8 countries share possibilities as well as challenges of global importance. But when discussing the North, we have somehow lost track of the northern people. The global discourse orbits around the balance between the management of natural resources and preservation of nature. But the Arctic future will be inhabited by northern people, contemplated by northern people, and must be created by northern people. I dare say that nothing represents mankind the way the arts do. That is why cultural expressions and creative industries are an obvious part of any urban development strategy, as should it be part of the Arctic development discourse. The importance of culture is an unalterable part of our development, as a reflection of who we are, but also a crucial part of modern creative business development and the development of attractive places and cities in the North. This is what brings us together here in Harstad, to build a platform and a catalyst for new perspectives and a platform for artistic collaborations and interactions in cultural politics. This is the first step. And hopefully we will meet every second year in the years to come at new Arctic Arts Summits to discuss, create, analyze, and collaborate. We will think new about the North. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has contributed financially to make this event possible. Thank you to the Arctic embassies and cultural ministries for all your help, your enthusiasm, and guidance. And especially to the Norwegian Ministry of Culture and Minister Hofstad Helleland for keeping the faith through 18 long months and believing that the Arctic Arts Summit was possible to realize. This is an Arctic arena, and I cannot think of a better moderator and host than the Canadian ambassador to Norway. So I thank you for your attention, and I want you to warmly welcome today's moderator, Ambassador Arthur Wilczynski.
Thank you. Hi, alle sammen. Thank you so much for being here. It really is a huge honor to be asked to be the moderator of this important first Arctic Arts Summit. It really is truly exciting to be here. And I really want to thank, first of all, Kartellet, the dancers, for the wonderful introductions. Thank you so much. That is not something I will ever forget, so thank you for including me in that. And also a huge round of applause for Maria Utsi, the director of the festival. None of this would be possible without her incredible devotion to this issue. And it really is a privilege to be here on this day, on June 21st, the longest day of the year, the summer solstice. It's also an important day for us back in Canada because it's National Aboriginal Day. And it's a big important day for us in Canada and part of the reconciliation process that we're trying to unfold. It also happens to be Greenland's National Day. This is, I think, a perfect day to have this first Arctic Art Summit. And after 53 festivals, one has to ask, why did it take so long? Because this truly is a great idea, and I really wanted, again, to thank the Ministry of Culture of Norway and all of the ministries that have been involved in this process to get us here today. And it's such an honor to be here in beautiful Harstad and in northern Norway. The physical environment here is spectacular. When one looks at this Arctic space behind us, this glorious physical presence, this is what a lot of people around the world think of when they think of the Arctic. They think of the physical nature of it and the beauty of it. They think of the wildlife. But the thing that makes this space so meaningful are the millennia of history that the human beings who have populated this space have given to it. The culture, the identity, the languages. These are what makes the Arctic beautiful. And it's by working together that we will actually be able to harness that energy from all of the peoples of the Arctic for the benefit of their economies, for the benefit of their languages, for the benefit of their cultures, to promote equality for all people, and quite frankly, to help the rest of the world understand the complexity of this northern space. Again, the importance of indigenous voices, of local voices, the importance of just getting northern stories told not only amongst themselves, but getting those stories out to the broader world is something that's fundamentally important, I think, for all of us. And I think that's one of the key objectives of the conference today, is how do we, as people who care deeply about the Arctic, about the culture, about the expression, about the diversity of creativity in this space, whether or not it's the production of jewelry made of sealskin, whether it's film, whether it's music, performance, dance, literature, telling the stories through whatever means is fundamentally important for all of us. And the only way that we can do that, I think, is by using each of our voices here as multipliers, is to take the time to tell the stories of the North and to while you're here, network among one another. Don't only listen to me or listen to folks up here on the stage. Spend the time out in the halls and talk to each other about how we can get the stories out. And I think that in that sense, we also have to look at the important role that technology plays and that digitization plays. And what can we do to harness that particular power? What can we do to ensure in this new digital age that we can get those stories out, that we can create spaces for the voices of the North and of the Arctic so that people around the world can benefit from that incredible creativity. And in that vein, because we do live in that digital age, I would ask you if you would tweet, Instagram, Facebook, and use the hashtag Arctic Arts Summit, okay? Hashtag Arctic Art Summit, and do it. Let's see if we can get this summit trending, not only in Norway. Let's see if we can get it trending in a lot of countries. So I encourage you to do that. But I thought one of the ways that we could, I think, get that started, if you'll indulge me, just because in Canada, the art of the selfie has become, I think, part of the importance of diplomacy. So would you guys mind if I did a selfie with you guys, and then we can sort of start that process of tweeting? Is that okay? Okay, so ready, let's see. Are the lights on the house? Can they come out? Okay, because otherwise you'll just see me and that's boring. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thanks. So that's gonna go out as soon as I get off stage. But I also wanted to say that there's a tiny little change in the program, and those of you who are familiar with travel in the North and the Arctic know that it's always predictable, it's always on time, there are no surprises ever, and we have to be fairly rigid about it. Unfortunately, the minister, Helleland, has been delayed. She'll be joining us a little bit later this afternoon. She is coming, but the vagaries of flight back from Oslo have unfortunately kept her from joining us right now. There were some little technical details. I will spare you with the details of it, but we will see her later on this afternoon.